Now we'll see how we can scale objects. We have something here, an object, and we want to make it smaller or bigger. So we click on the geometry node and we say transforms scale. Now we have to define the object, so we click in the box, we click on our object that we want to scale, right mouse on it, so it goes to the text box, and now it asks isotropic scaling. We say yes, factor, let's make it 2 times bigger, say build all, now it's larger, zoom extends, so easy. Or we say here 0.5 to make it smaller, build all, now it's much smaller. Or we can define an x value is the center of the scaling and it's going here. Or we can try to say anisotropic, so we can scale it in x direction and y direction. For example, we want to make it smaller in x but larger in y, and then it will look like this. So we can scale anisotropically, and here we can say around 0, so it's still there where it was. And if we don't like it, we can just disable it or delete it. And now nothing disappeared, we have just to build everything again, and here's our object. So we just deleted the node. For example, we can now delete the intersection node here. Yes, build all, and still we have all of our objects. Now I will show you the array operator. I have a little circle here, and now we want to multiply it to have it several times, or to have an array of circles. So we right click geometry, we say transforms array. Now we have to define what object has to go in the array. We click on the circle, right click it, this is our input object. Array type is rectangular. How often do we want to multiply it in x direction? Let's say 3 times. In y direction, let's say 5 times. And the displacement, it should be displaced by 2, for example, in x, and by 3 in y. So we say build all, and here is our array. Very easy, very simple, very fast. Now I will show you the move operator. We right click on geometry, we say transforms move. We define the object that we want to move, left click, right click, now it's defined. Let's say we want to have a copy, so we keep the input objects and we move it 5 in x and 2 in y. We say build all, so since we said we want to keep the input object, it's the circle is still here and the move circle is here. If we disable that and say build all, then this one will disappear. So you see, with COMSOL it's very simple to define simple geometries. You just right click on geometry, you select your geometry that you want. You can make a polygon, points, squares, rectangles and so on. And you have some operations where you can union, intersect or make a difference. Or you can make an array, copy, move around, rotate and scale, and different other things. But you see, it's not too difficult. You just have to try and click around and see what happens, because you cannot break anything. You can disable what you don't like or just delete it, build all from the beginning, and then you have your objects that you defined from the beginning.